Hi, my name is Paul Cefalu, and this is my reflection video on weeks 3 and 4 in my Emerging Technologies mobile games class. So the first 2 weeks we used Unity 3D, and it definitely is the Photoshop of creating video games, and it clearly is the way to go. I mean, it's worth the $75 a month that Unity charges for a subscription to use their package, especially when it's $3,500 if you wanted to purchase it outright. So let's see. The last 2 weeks we used Cocos 2D version 3 to create a game. Now this is an open source SDK library that allows you to create video games for different platforms. And I can tell you that it is not a Unity 3D. I mean, there are no editors. Everything has to be coded. And, you know, it's a lot of work. But it's better than not having it at all because it does do some amazing things. And, you know, it is very popular. But I can't see somebody who owns a company and is paying an engineer $125 an hour to use Cocos 2D when in an hour that engineer can do considerably more stuff than with Unity 3D and only paying $75 for the month for that particular engineer. So clearly, Unity 3D is the way to go. But it did have some quirks. And so, for instance, the physics engine can't distinguish the difference between if a sprite is visible or not. If the sprite exists and it's in the field, the physics engine will think it's there and use it. It'll know it's there, even though it's hidden. So it's not, it doesn't go away. So there are ways to get around that. Essentially, the things you want to hide and show, you just put them in a different world variable, and now it's transparent to the world variable of the other sprites. But it was pretty fun. I mean, it is C++, so you do have to worry about memory management. The thing is that it's very easy to use these auto-release variables that allows you to define. But the problem is that if you're going to use the auto-release variables and you need to modify those variables, well, you better set up a tag variable, a tag constant that you add to the auto-release variable when you create it, because that's the only way you're going to find that sprite within the collection. So that's something that you need to know when you do that. But I learned a lot in the class. It was considerably a lot of work. It is an accelerated class. And it's not so much that the work is difficult. You really have to scratch your head a bit. I mean, it is pretty impressive. The issue is that there's just not enough time. They compress 2 years into 1 year. And so the stress factor is doing a tremendous amount of work in a short period of time. And because we're dealing with a lot of open source stuff, you're dealing with packages for the very first time, things will go wrong. You have to figure out how to do something quickly. If you don't have experience with the package, it does make it very stressful. But it can be sort of fun. I mean, if you're into stuff like that. So my second game was a dice game, and called Under and Over, and it was done in Cocos 2D, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad. It looks really good. So all I have to say is, you take it day at a time. My motto in software is that if it works right the first time, you did something wrong. The other one is, crap happens, deal with it. Just make sure you have a contingency plan. Plan the fact that something is going to go wrong. It will. This is software. We're dealing with people. What do you think is going to happen? So, but other than that, those are my 2 words of wisdom. And thank you for listening. And I've also created 3 videos on the making of my Under and Over game with Cocos 2D. So enjoy the videos. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you next time with other videos. All right. See you later. Have a great day.